So the Fortnite Chapter 2 grand finale event, it just went down. It was absolutely insane. My reaction is up on the channel if you guys want to see that. But I just realized that a few hours ago, the Fortnite Chapter 3 trailer got leaked. And I want to go through this. I want to break it down, kind of go through it bit by bit and all that good stuff because it's pretty freaking insane. So if you want to avoid spoilers, obviously, be warned. But if you're curious like me, then let's proceed. If you do enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like so more people can see it. Subscribe, hit the notification bell because we got a lot of crazy content coming your guys' way. So I downloaded it here and we got a first look. It is a little bit blurry. Keep that in mind. It's not high quality, unfortunately, but it is the official thing. So I'm gonna play it a little bit by little bit, and it's in Poland, right? So keep that in mind. We're literally gonna go bit by bit. Okay, we're gonna take a look at the map. You can see there's a bunch of islands with like singular houses even on some of these islands. I believe this is like some kind of resort where The Rock is taking us. The Rock's character, I can't remember his name right now. I'm drawing a blank, but I believe it's maybe his world, his resort. You can see there's like a huge kind of look at it. I think this right here, because we see it a little bit later, I believe this is the Daily Bugle, if I remember correctly. I'm not 100% sure if that's what it is here, but if we continue a little bit onwards here, we get a little bit of an overview of the map. Again, this is what was underneath the map, man. It's crazy. So we get a little bit of a look at the island, some pretty high areas, like some high mountains and whatnot surrounding some of these other areas. Hopefully, it's going to be fun to play. Moving on to the next section, I'm a huge fan of this. Okay, it's not a large area, it doesn't seem, but we got a snow section. I love snowy sections. By the way, right back here, if you're looking at my cursor, I believe that's where we just were. So you could see the islands in the background. And this is, again, I'm drawing a blank on the character's name. I'm just going to keep calling him The Rock. This is The Rock's character over here, a statue of him. That's why I believe this is his like resort or whatnot. And maybe just kind of like a training ground. So a nice little snowy area. I really love it. You got the battle bus kind of coming in and people dropping in, right? We got a quick look at some of the past characters and whatnot. I guess the snow area is actually a little bit bigger than I realized. I watched this before recording this video, but I forgot about this part because I was just too excited. So we have a pretty large snowy area, which again, I love snow environments. I love it. Snow and tropical are my two favorites. So this looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Huge chunk. There seems to be like a little lighthouse over here and whatnot. Beyond that, again, just kind of a little bit like of a stream, right? Like a ravine kind of coming from around here. I don't know if it goes beyond up into this mountain or whatever. But you can see that right there, and it kind of leads to the ocean and whatnot. And to the right side, we can see that there's more like a deserty kind of area that's beginning. So we got our tropical right in the back. We got our snowy. We got our desert. We got basically the three major biomes. I guess forest is probably the only other one, which maybe is kind of off to the back right, seemingly. So again, it's kind of blurry, hard to see. We can see a little bit more of an overview of the map right here. It's a pretty big map. It looks substantial. I mean, it's the same map as Chapter 2. It's just the upside down. It's not the same map. It just means the island is the same, but it's the bottom of it, right? Which is kind of the idea of this right here. Because on the bottom is where we were, and now we're on the other side. So everything's been flipped over and whatnot. And this is a really cool shot, by the way. So Fortnite, this says Chapter 3, I guess, in Poland. I don't know what this says. Battle Pass, I guess, I assume, or whatever. So this is more of a look at the deserty area. We still have the boats. Now, it's hard to tell. Correct me if I'm wrong. This almost looks like a jet ski, maybe. You can see the fishing is still in the game, right? This guy right here is still fishing over there. And if we move on over here, it looks a little bit reminiscent of the Chapter 1 desert biome, right? The kind of near towards the end of Chapter 1. It's reminiscent of that in a way, and I really like that. We have kind of like a canyon on the right side. Again, there seems to be a lot of like not crevices, but I guess like high areas with a lot of kind of carved in areas, if that makes any sense. It probably doesn't, the way I phrased that. Again, we got, very blurry we're looking at. So again, we got kind of not I guess sort of forestry like I was pointing out earlier. We got, like I said, the snowy area, the tropical area, the desert biome, and the more forestry kind of area and whatnot. So pretty epic stuff. Again, no pun intended. Again, this is kind of reminiscent, like I said, for me in some way of the chapter 1 area. My bad if I overlook certain things, like if there are certain things that have returned from chapter 1. This track reminds me of the race track in chapter 1 as well, and whatnot. So we got the cars returning with the big tires. That's still in the game, which is good because that kind of helped go across, help you maneuver across the map rather, or travel rather, a lot more easily, and all that good stuff. So again, a little bit of a look. Again, it's blurry. You got to keep in mind it's blurry. We're chopping down a tree, basically, right? Great, awesome trees chopped down. This is a cool area. This seems like some kind of like little like log kind of resort and whatnot. We got kind of just like a little area where you can hop from log to log, and there's I guess not a log resort rather, but it's a log. What do you call that? When they not mine logs, but I guess mine logs. I'm drawing a blank what I'm trying to say. We got the snowy biome back there. And again, it just looks kind of cool. We got the shotgun, right? I can't really tell what shotgun that is, to be honest with you. Again, it's blurry and whatnot, but again, seems to be mostly standard guns. We got XP. A little bit of a look on the background here, which I'm assuming, I don't know. I don't know if this is more looks at the actual chapter 3, or I think this might just be a look of like, all of Fortnite kind of combined, the history. So we got Canyon Plaza, which seems to be that area that we've seen earlier, the overview. Some of these skins obviously completely new, and we're getting to some pretty awesome ones in a second here, right? So again, more new skins. Look at that. The grand reveal. This one's pretty freaking epic. I actually didn't realize that it was that close, but here it is. Spider-Man finally coming to the game. I am so freaking excited about this. We have the symbiote variation. We have the normal Spider-Man, and we have the kind of Fantastic Four variation on the left. And who knows, man, if we unlock other ones. The possibilities are endless. This is really exciting for me. I'm a massive Spider-Man fan. A lot of people are. A lot of people have been waiting for Spider-Man to enter the game. We've had every other Marvel superhero almost, it feels like, except Spider-Man, a lot of the main ones anyway. So now finally we get Spider-Man in Fortnite chapter 3. Really exciting stuff. A little bit of action going on here. We can see a little bit of a look at some of what's going on. We got like a little mini barrier built, right? It's a half wall that they're using here. Big explosion over there. Everybody dies. They drop some of their loot. Oh, by the way, you see who we're playing as here? We have the Chief. We have Master Chief in the game, but now we are getting Gears of War characters. We're getting Marcus Phoenix, and we're getting, oh my goodness, what's her name? Is it Kat or Kate? Kate? I think her name's Kate. I'm drawing a blank on her name, but from Gears 5. And this is obviously Gears 5 Marcus Phoenix, right? He's old man Phoenix. But it's so freaking cool, dude. It's so cool. I'm loving this. We got the gas station in the background. More of the tropical area with the statue there. Again, we got a little bit of everything. If you love a little bit of everything. Oh, by the way, if you look at this is a sliding mechanic. Look at that. He's still sliding, shooting and sliding and sliding. Do you see that? We got an actual sliding mechanic. Kind of reminds me of like Apex or something, right? If you've ever used a sliding mechanic in Apex Legends going down a hill, kind of reminds me of that a little bit. So that's really cool that that's finally in the game. Adds a little kind of different, maneuvering system and whatnot. So that's pretty exciting. This one's really cool. So basically what's happening here is there's some kind of way that this person is jumping. I don't know where they're jumping from. I guess this is going to be an item, I would assume. They're jumping up, and this is probably Spider-Man's item, and then they're swinging. It's like a grapple hook that they swing like Spider-Man. So again, I think this is probably something that it's more tied to an item that Spider-Man's kind of bringing into play here into the map. So that's cool. Again, we got Buff. I don't know who he is. Buff Llama. I don't know if he was there previously. I don't remember all the skins, so forgive me if I make any mistakes with some of these skins. This is cool. So we got a little camp that we could set up, right? So we set up a camp, and then we can see we got a stash item. So we got the Hunter Bolt Action Sniper, and stashed items can be collected in future games. What the heck is that? That is insane. So Basically, if you get a tent, you stash a gun, right? Let's say you stash a legendary gun like they have, and then you play a game in the future, you can pull it out. Obviously, in that case, if you die, you know, it's risk versus reward, right? If you die, you're kind of like, well, I lost the gun now, and then it's not any longer part of your stash, assumingly. But that's absolutely crazy, right? It's just so freaking insane that that's even a mechanic. I don't even know what to say about that. And then we got like a splash kind of, it's like a splash sprinkler that this person just kind of throws by their teammates, and that are constantly getting healed for a set amount of time while they're in the middle of a fight here. It's, dude, there's a lot that's happening in chapter 3 that I'm really excited about, man. A lot that's going on. Again, this place right here. I mean, tell me this doesn't look like the ruins from chapter 1. I'm telling you, there are going to be different areas from chapter 1 returning. It's going to be absolutely insane. I'm really, really excited about it. It's going to be freaking dope, dude. So again, this looks like the ruins from chapter 1. And this person goes and picks something up right there. See, it's like I think it's the crown that we just seen. I don't know what, yes, it's the crown, but that's something happens. They get the crown. Right? Watch. They get the crown. Oh, the other one's rolling down the stairs. That's why the other person has the crown. But I don't know what this does. All of a sudden, they're just kind of dancing. They're bouncing around. I don't know what exactly it does, but it does something. A little bit more of a look of kind of like that snowy beach area, which looks really, really cool. And this looks kind of like a cool kind of old school, what area am I thinking of? Like Scotland or something? It looks like a Scotland kind of vibe. I don't know. I'm not from Scotland, but you know, from what I've seen, it kind of gives me that vibe. With the style of houses and with the snow and just kind of, again, the atmosphere. I love it. I'm all for it, man. So I'm all for it. We got a little cabin in the middle of nowhere. I'm not really sure what's going on here. There's a blue flag. Again, very blurry, hard to see. We're back to Canyon Plaza. Again, the reboot vans are still there. You can see that. You know, all the cars that we've come to know are still in the game and whatnot as well. And this is where we see the Rocks statue. Again, I don't know the character's name. I'm drawing a blank right now, but his statue towering over this kind of more tropical beach area, the resort, if you will. And all like I said. And here's what's interesting. We got spider webs and all this. This is Spider-Man's area right here. You can see the Daily Bugle is here. That's what I was talking about earlier, that this is the Daily Bugle. I don't know what's with the spider webs. I guess you jump on them and you could bounce up to the next level, and maybe they work as like tires and stuff do. I don't think they're everywhere in the map. I think maybe they're only in this specific area from what it seems like. Again, I don't know. We just have the Daily Bugle and a couple other kind of surrounding buildings, and this is kind of like in this little crater area that we mentioned near the start. Like if we go all the way to the beginning really quick, where was it here? Right about, I lost it. Yeah, well, it was right there, right here. This is kind of like the side view of it. Anyway, so if we go back to where we were, which was where were we? Right here. Daily Bugle. We go back. We see, oops. Oh, didn't want to go that far yet. We see another shot of the snowy area with the docks. We got a tower that's reminiscent of, oh my gosh, what is it called? The cabin. Oh my goodness, from chapter 1. Dude, I went there all the time. What is it called? I can't remember. Anyways, there was another one in Weeping. We got these crazy creatures that look like freaking dinosaurs that are absolutely insane, right? The windmills are back. We got windmills in here. That creature is just freaking nuts. Now, we got some kind of tornado. That is really interesting. Some kind of tornado, and it looks like that sign is, I can't remember where it's from. It's familiar. I'm drawing a blank. But again, looks super, super familiar. You go into the tornadoes, which is crazy. Look at this. There's going to be dynamic weather to some extent. Reminds me a little bit of Battlefield, you know, in some way. That's really cool. We got lightning. Look at this. Lightning is coming down. You see that? So we got some kind of dynamic weather that's going to be happening between tornadoes that you can glide into and the thunderstorms with lightning that I don't know what's happening here, but something serious is going down. And then we see Battle Pass, and we can see kind of, you know, we have Spider-Man here. We have some of these Spider-Man not icons, but gear and stuff like that, like the contrail and all that. We have the what do you call them? Emotes and whatnot, like the stickers and all that good stuff. Look at that. Spider-Man. It's so freaking cool. And again, I forget the character's name, but the Rock's name. We got Buff Llama That's what I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him Buff Llama. We got this this girl. I don't know who she is, but she looks cool as well. And we got Spider-Man. It just kind of slings into the top, and we can see the whole crew right here. This is all the Battle Pass skins right here, which I think is a solid lineup. Honestly, it looks freaking amazing. I'm hoping and I'm assuming that we're gonna be able to get a helmetless version of this character, the Rock's character, so we could run around looking like the Rock. I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen. Then we get one last shot at the whole island. Look at this. It's massive. I told you there's a massive snowy area, turns into the desert. We have the whole kind of foresty and tropical area. I mean, it's crazy. It's huge. It looks fun. It looks amazing. And that's pretty much it. That's Fortnite Chapter 3's trailer, Battle Pass, new map, all that good stuff. It looks crazy. I'm really excited to jump in. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave it a like. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments, and stick around for more gaming content. Be sure to hit the notification bell and all that good stuff so you don't miss any future videos. And until the next one, game on. Thanks for watching.